meditate. From the book Words of Eternal Life, Cândido Xavier, by the Spirit Emmanuel. In the path of Christ. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Jesus. Matthew 5:44. Jesus' path is of victory of light over darkness and therefore full of obstacles to overcome. Thorn path generating flowers, Calvary cross indicating resurrection. The Messiah himself, from the beginning of the apostolate, reveals to his creatures the retreat from the elevation by sacrifice. He suffers renouncing the divine splendor of heaven to settle into the earthly shadow in the stable, experience the misunderstanding on his time. It helps without pay, it serves without reward. He suffers the distrust of the most loved. After offering sublime spectacle of selflessness and greatness, he is hoisted to the logger by a common evildoer. Still, forgive the executioners, forget the offenses, and return from the grave to help. All his fellow men of ministry, restored and trust, witness the good news, going through difficulty and struggle, martyrdom and flogging. Useless thus, in the circles of our fate, the prayers of protectionism and inferior advantages. Resurfing and spiritism, the gospel make us feel that we have become to the flesh, to regenerate it and relearn. With the physical body, we resume our debts, our shortcomings, our weakness, and our aversions, and will not overcome the obstacles of liberation itself, providing inadequate adjustment with our inconsequential desires. Accusing, complaining, mourning are not conjugable verbs in the field of our principles. The Lord said to us, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." This is not to say that we should kneel in tears of penancy standing of our adversaries, but rather that it is up to us to live in such a way that they feel aid by our attitude and for example, renewing ourselves for good, since as long as there is crime and suffering, ignorance and misery in the world, we cannot find on earth the light of the kingdom of heaven. From the book Words of Eternal Life, Cândido Xavier, by the Spirit Emmanuel. Peace, trust, and love, today and always.